My name is Kathy. Welcome to Donna Hair Artistry. In this video, I will be doing a silk press. As you can see right now, I am spraying on thermal protector on her hair. I've already shampooed and deep conditioned the hair. It's super important to use a moisturizing shampoo and a really good deep conditioner to add extra moisture to the hair for what we're about to do. As you can see, before I go in with the brush, I like to pre-stretch the hair and blow it out. This way, the hair is already pretty close to straight. It requires less heat and tension at the same time. Right now, I'm just going in with the dryer to make sure that her scalp is fully dry, because the worst thing ever is to put the flat iron on the hair or even the hot comb, what you're about to see me do soon, on the hair without the scalp being fully dry, because it will create steam and you don't want to burn the client. So I am going in with the hot comb and touching up her roots. Sometimes I use a flat iron without the hot comb, but I prefer to use a hot comb because then I can make bigger sections and know that the root is already straightened. And a lot of my clients prefer it because I can make bigger sections and, you know, it helps the process to go by faster. So I've been doing this, working with the hot comb for over 15 years now. So I could actually smell it to know when it's too hot. But something that I also do to just double check is keep a piece of white neck strip paper close by, because hair burns at Fahrenheit 451. So if the comb is too hot, the paper will turn brown. So if you're working with something like the hot comb, it's important to keep white paper nearby and test it every time you take it out of the oven to make sure that the temperature is just right. Once you hold it against the white paper, the paper should remain white. If it turns brown or changes color just a little bit, it is way too hot. Most of my clients also prefer the hot comb over just the flat iron, because in order to get the scalp, depending on how tightly coiled their hair is, you have to go super close to the scalp with the hot iron, and it actually burns more because of all the steam backed up against the scalp. Where if you know what you're doing with the hot comb, then basically they prefer that process better, because believe it or not, they don't get burned. Maybe because I've been using it forever and know what I'm doing with it. So I just went in and add some curling wax to her hair. Depending on the client's curl pattern, I don't always do that, but because of the humidity and her hair tends to revert quicker, whenever you add oil to the pressed hair, it helps against the humidity. So that's what I went ahead and put on her hair, and now I'm just curling it. And as you may notice, I'm curling it in bigger section because the hair is already straight. And I turned down the temperature on the flat iron so that, you know, because it doesn't require that much heat now to just add a few curls. So I'm all done curling the hair. I just sprayed a little bit of Sebastian Light Holding Spray onto the edges just to lay them down a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still here, I would love to know. Please drop me a pink heart in the comment box below. So I'm just here playing with her curls because I love the body, I love the shine, I just love the way it looks. And at the end of this video, I shared a few pictures so you guys could have an idea how she likes it. She doesn't really care for it with all this volume and feathered curls and things like that. I pretty much did all that just for the cameras because after all of this, I end up just combing it down because that's how she likes it.